Shopify or Etsy, two massive platforms with one big question: who truly empowers your business in 2025? On the left, Shopify, ready for full creative control and brand building. On the right, Etsy, the global marketplace for handmade and unique finds. Let's skip the hype and get straight to the features that matter. Every category gets points, and by the end, you'll see exactly which one comes out on top. The winner might surprise you, especially if you're just starting out. Okay, so here's our battle plan. We're going to compare Shopify and Etsy across these categories: pricing and fees, customization and branding, e-commerce features, audience and traffic, scalability and growth, ease of use, and support. These are basically the things that matter when you're choosing where to sell. Let's kick things off with pricing and fees. Shopify. This one can sting a bit at first. There's no fee per listing, which is sweet. And if you sell a lot, those per sale fees start to look pretty reasonable. But the kicker? You gotta pay a monthly subscription, starting at $19 a month, even if you aren't selling anything yet. So yeah, upfront commitment. Now, Etsy, on the other hand, you only pay as you sell. No monthly subscription for the standard plan. So those just testing the waters love this. But, and it's a pretty big but, every item you list costs 20 cents, and that adds up over time. Plus, the sale fees are higher, like 6.5% plus some extra payment processing. There's even a little shop setup fee. So while it's friendly at first, those costs can sneak up if you start growing. Between the two, Etsy just has the edge here for pricing and fees, especially if you're a beginner, which honestly is kind of nice. Next up, customization and branding. Shopify is like a playground for people who love to tweak things. You want full control: design, layout, domain, absolutely everything. It's got you covered. Tons of themes, and you can go wild. The catch? You need to put some work into setup. And yeah, if you start stacking up options, it gets a bit complex. But honestly, that's the price for real freedom. Now, Etsy, let's say it's not exactly the Wild West. You get instant shop setup, and it all kind of looks the same, except maybe some color tweaks or banners if you upgrade. Basically, everything is wrapped up in Etsy's branding, so your shop never feels 100% like yours. If you want that personal brand excitement, Shopify absolutely wins here. No question. Jumping into e-commerce features. Shopify, it's not kidding around. You get abandoned cart recovery, multi-channel selling, even POS tools for brick and mortar, analytics, blogging, fraud analysis. It's actually kind of impressive how much is baked in. Sure, if you want the super fancy stuff, you'll probably buy a few apps, but the base is solid. Etsy keeps things easy breezy with quick product and order management and some basic analytics. But don't expect any fancy cart flows, subscriptions, or slick integrations. It's mostly just the essentials. Shopify edges ahead here thanks to all those business growing tools. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know that both Etsy and Shopify actually started in 2005? Etsy's roots are deep in crafts and niche products, while Shopify originally kicked off as a snowboard shop platform. Yeah, really. Wild to think how far both have come from those humble beginnings. What about audience and traffic? Shopify is awesome for building your own audience. You get powerful marketing tools, but the reality check? You have to bring in the traffic yourself. Not always easy, especially starting out. Etsy flips the script. A global marketplace, packed with buyers looking for handmade and unique stuff right out of the gate. There's instant trust and discovery, which is huge if you don't want to grind away at marketing just yet. But you don't really own your buyer relationships. And building a true brand following on Etsy, it's hard. Even so, for audience size and sheer exposure, Etsy wins this round. Okay, let's talk scalability and growth. Shopify is here for serious business. You can sell unlimited products, handle as many transactions as you want, and when you outgrow your kitchen table, you just plug in more sales channels or apps. No sweat. Sure, these powers cost more day one, but if you want to grow, it's super flexible. Etsy is great for hobbyists, maybe smaller shops, but if you start pushing volume or want to sell stuff that isn't handmade, you might run into policies or discover how tough it is to leave Etsy's platform. Not ideal for future moguls. Shopify definitely takes the crown when it comes to growth. Ease of use next. Shopify. I'll be straight. If you've done any sort of admin stuff before, you'll feel right at home. Onboarding is guided, but there's a learning curve, especially if you're totally new. And setup can have more steps. Etsy, though, is like stupid simple. You can set up your shop and start selling literally in a couple hours. Step-by-step builder, minimal learning curve. The trade-off? You sacrifice flexibility. But still, for pure beginner friendliness, Etsy wins hands down. And finally, support. Shopify comes through with 24/7 phone, chat, email support, plus a massive help center and a big community. So if you ever panic at 2 a.m., you're covered. Etsy's got support too. Help center, phone, email, and an active forum. But it's not round the clock. So if you're a night owl or just anxious about glitches, Shopify's got the edge here. So if you mapped out all these features on a chart, you'd see Shopify absolutely dominating when it comes to customization, features, growth, and support. Etsy's making quick wins with pricing, audience, and ease of use. Clearly, both have strong suits, but there are trade-offs. Honestly, if you want to launch, grow, and own your brand, Shopify is the way. You get the tools, the growth path, and that long-term independence. But if you're just starting out, want instant access to buyers, or love selling crafts and vintage, Etsy is your fast track. For anyone planning to go big, Shopify is a clear winner. If it's a side hustle or all about handmade, Etsy shines. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.